today on Princess Anu TV. Happy new month. Happy new month, everybody. Like, it's a beautiful thing. We've started our discussions on oil since July, and now we are in August. Like, I'm so happy to be live, even if I know that I'm really, really late today. I'm sure a lot of people are never expecting me to come live today because I'm like, how many minutes late? Like 30 minutes plus or so. It's a bit intentional at the same time. It's not really, just life. Like, so we're going to be talking about hours. How many? What's the minimum hour requirement you're going to be leaving flight school with? Hi, people are here. Farid, hi. Valley, hi. Papi, welcome. Thank you so much for you all that are here joining me in today's live stream. Today we are going to be talking about how many hours you can leave, the minimum hour requirements you can leave flight school with. Hi! Like, it's so nice having to see you guys. Happy new month again for everyone that is live. Happy new month. Happy new month. Let me hear your happy new month. So yeah, start sending me your happy new month. And please let me know you're hearing me clearly and you're following me. Today I didn't connect my mic. Is it intentional? I don't even know. I just didn't remember to connect it. So it's lying here actually. So guys, this topic actually came from, I read the comment section and somebody was like, how many hours do you have, Princess Anu? And I'm like, okay, we're going to talk about it. What's the minimum hour requirement? Anybody you can see that has graduated flight school, there's a minimum hour requirement that they will have. It will not be less than that. That's what I'm trying to say. You cannot say you've graduated flight school and you graduate. That's if you did PPL, CPL, multi-engine instruments. You can't graduate with less than those hours. And just in case you're new here and you don't know me, my name is Princess Anu, and on this channel we talk about aviation, motivation, and adventure. And we have live streams every now and then, so do well to subscribe and put on the notification bell so you can join in the discussion. Classic Derek is here finally. Welcome. After like, it's almost like how many months? I can't remember when last I saw you. Vote on the comment section, live stream, because I actually take note of everyone. So forgive me that I know what's going on in this community, and I want to say I'm really grateful for every single person that is part of this community. You have subscribed to the channel. Thank you. AGT, thank you guys. Like, seriously, thank you so much. I don't take your coming for live streams for granted. I don't take your comments for granted. I don't take you asking questions for granted. I don't take anything for granted on this channel because you guys have grown with me through my whole journey when I started flight school, PPL, CPL, instruments, graduation, and now, by God's grace, we are going to the next phase together, getting our job to start flying either in the airlines, corporate world, just anywhere we find a good. So thank you. Basira, thank you so much. I really appreciate that compliment. So what am I missing out? Okay, not missing out anything yet. So I'm going to be telling you guys about this our stuff. I'm firstly going to start by saying every country has a minimum amount of PIC and SIC. Okay, they don't really look at the SIC much when you are about to get your PPL or CPL, but they mainly look at the PIC, that's pilots in command hours. So for your PL, you would have flown a certain amount of pilots in command hours before you can even get your PPL. It's a minimum hour requirement that you need. So generally, for PPL, before someone can finish PPL, the person will not have anything less than 40 or let's say 45 hours. Happy new month. I can't wait. My birthday is in... Wow! Happy birthday in advance! That's so nice. Like, seriously, we should hold a celebration for you. Happy birthday in advance. Like, I'm really happy for you. And thanks for being part of the community. Actually, it's fun having you. Yeah, happy birthday. So As I was talking about the hour requirements, and also sometimes like when I divert coming back, it's usually like bumpy, but don't worry, we all have sharp brains, sharp minds, and so we can carry along. And so the minimum hours for the PPL, it's going to be about, for minimum that somebody can finish PPL is 40 hours. That's the minimum. So if you see anybody that has a PPL, the person does not have anything less than 40 hours. There is definitely going to, the person can even have 100 hours. The person can have, but the minimum that you say, okay, you finish PPL with is 40. Me, I actually finished my PPL with about, I think, 71 hours. The average person in my class, I think, finished, people that didn't really gather hours like that much, finished maybe with around, I don't think there was anybody in my class that finished with less than 50. I don't think so. Like maybe 45, 50. I don't think there's anybody that finished with less than 50. So the minimum you can finish PPL with minimum is 40 hours. 40. Now let's talk about CPL. For CPL, there is a minimum hour, as in, how am I going to put it now? Cumulative hours that you must have for you to be able to get a commercial pilot license. And it's because they expect that you would have flown and flown and flown over a period of time, that you would have gained mastery. Adama, hi, welcome, happy new month. That you would have gained mastery, you get. So the minimum you can finish with is 120 hours. That's the minimum you can finish your CPL with. But it's not even in an ideal situation, because in a place like my school, you have to do, when you're doing hour building, you have to do 100 hours, 50 hours PIC, 50 hours SIC. So, and in case you don't know what PIC and SIC means, I'm going to say it again. PIC is pilot in command hours, while SIC is second in command, like co-pilot and pilot, captain and co-pilot, that kind of a thing. So if you finish from a school like mine, you would have done 100 hours, 50 hours PIC, 50 hours SIC. So these are the things. So you now have 100 hours from PIC, SIC, that's hour building. Then you have like a minimum of 40 hours, or let's say 50 hours. That is already 150. So this is the normal case scenario. You're not going to finish with anything less than 150. Kamara, hi, welcome, happy new month. You cannot finish with anything less than 150 in normal case scenario. But let's say, okay, you're learning maybe from, you're very fast, everything is so good with you and all that. The minimum you can finish with is going to be like 120 hours. So you cannot you cannot see any pilot that has graduated from flight school that does not have up to at least 120 to 150 hours. Can you obtain hours by becoming an instructor? I dropped out, so not sure if you mentioned it. Okay. You can actually gain hours, but that will be after your flight training. You know, the flight training is the period where you have your CPL, your PPL, CPL, just general. Then you can now further by going to get an instructor's rating. An instructor's rating is like an addition. It's not a license. It's a rating, just like you have instrument rating, that is added to your license. So you get an instructor's rating, and you can use your instructor's rating as you're flying. Then you can build hours with your instructor's rating. But it's still going to be counted as hours, but that one you would have left flight school. Now we're talking about if you are in flight training, because people keep asking questions like, hey, how many hours do you have? How many hours do you have, and all that. The minimum, hi, Amayami, welcome. Nice of you here. So the minimum hours you can have as a graduate from flight school. Okay, let's say you graduated in Nigeria. You can't have anything less than 150 hours. You can't graduate anything less than 150 hours. And now let's talk about the job search industry. Most of the time when you want to take ab initios, like most companies ask for a minimum of 250 hours. That doesn't mean people with less than 250 hours cannot apply, because I've heard that some companies have taken people with even less than 250 hours, and they are doing very fine in the company code. But I heard like the insurance for those people is going to be more than someone that has like 1,000 hours, 5,000 hours, and all that, because you pay more insurance maybe for people that have less hours than for people that have like more hours. So if you're looking at it that way, most companies will actually, in normal case scenario, ask for you to have a minimum of 250 hours, because they expect that from flight school you should have finished with a minimum of 250 hours. But do people finish with less than 250 hours? Yes, because if you're a very fast learner and you did not repeat any exercise, and probably you did not do any extra flights with your friends, with your family members or something, there's a possibility that you can finish with less than 250 hours. But I'm going to say that if you're in flight school, try as much as possible to be within 250 hours. It's not it's not um it's not very okay to live with less than that. I'm not gonna say it's not very okay, it just depends. Like if you watch the video that I made concerning factors to get a job, we talked about 4 factors in that video. We talked about money, we talked about you joining maybe a cadet program or something, we talked about connection, you know, this, and we talked about experience. Some of these things are things that even if you don't have up to 250 hours, if you have the money and you go for your type and all that, you can still get the job. But it's always good to stay within that 250 hours, so that when you're applying and they ask for hour requirements, you can easily put your 250 hours like readily available, you get. So this is something that, yes, even if you're a sharp student and all, try as much as possible to maybe fly with your friends, extra flights or something that can still put you. It's just my own piece of advice, it's not like it's illegal. I'm not giving you guys illegal advice. I'm just telling you what I think based on researches and what I've been seeing going on. Most companies will always ask for 250 hours. Okay, I can see someone said something. I have seen pilots with CPL flying general aviation aircraft for recreation. Does that add to your PIC hours? Yes, it does. And it does. It adds to your hours, because obviously you flew and you're going to record it. So far, you have the type for that aircraft. General aviation aircrafts are usually smaller aircraft, light aircrafts like Cessnas, TV9s, like DA40s, DA42 sometimes. These are the kind of aircrafts that are being used. So they add to the PIC hours. But that is only if you fly as PIC. Because if you fly as second in command, you record it as second in command. If maybe you were the third person, third crew on board, you're not going to record the hours. It's only for an aircraft that requires minimum crew 2, is only PIC and SIC that is going to record the hours. Don't forget, we this period we've been discussing about aircrafts that have kind of crew requirements: minimum crew 2, minimum crew 3. I think it's the A380 that has a minimum crew of 3. So we've been discussing about that. So for a TB9, it's even a one-man crew aircraft. But imagine you joining your friend and all that. So you can actually go as PIC, or you can go as SIC. So guys, this is the minimum hours. So for people asking me how many hours I have, I actually have more than 250 hours. Yeah, I graduated with more than 250 hours. So just for your curiosity, thinking, because I saw somebody commenting on that in the comment section of one of the videos, one of the last videos we did. I don't know which day, whether day before yesterday or so. So yeah, I have more than 250 hours. Actual hours. This is not simulator hours. Most of the time, simulator hours are not counted with your actual hours. In fact, they are not part of your actual flying hours. Simulator hours are totally different. Your actual flying hours are totally different. So guys, this is what I had. This is the gist I had for you guys. I needed to come and drop it. I needed us to discuss about it. So in the next like 1 or 2 minutes, if you have any additional thing you think you want us to talk about, let us know right now before we close the live stream. And tomorrow is the last day for this 10 days live stream. Like, I'm already feeling it. Like, oh my god, tomorrow is the 10th day. Tomorrow is going to be the 10th day. So what are we going to do tomorrow? That's going to be okay. I think I'll leave it in the community poll. We are going to decide, are we going to do a Q&A? Are we going to do a review? Are we going to do, well, I really don't know. Thank you. But I need to give a special clap for everyone that's joined in the 10 days. I can remember you guys' names. Like Bashara has been here for the last 10 days. I am so sure. AGT has been here for the last 10 days. Adama has been here for the last, no, Adama missed how many, I don't know how many he missed, but he has not been here for all the 10 days. Like all the 9 days, because this is the ninth day. Like I think I even need to give like a special I know people that have been here for all these 10 days, like every single day for the 10 days. I know them. So, but thank you guys. Tomorrow we're going to be wrapping up the 10 days. I don't know if we're going to continue the live stream, maybe do normal uploads, maybe do live streams. I really don't know. But until tomorrow, we'll make that decision. You were late. Okay, you were late. You came at the end of the live stream. Am I supposed to count that? Okay, anyways, let me just do that favor. You want to play Ojeru, but let me do that favor. Let me count it that you were there. Okay, guys. As usual, okay, my motivation for you guys today. This is August. August has a clean slate for the next 30 days because today is already the 1st of August. So we have like 30 days clean slate. What you do with it is going to matter. I'm already thinking like I'm always very particular about what happens in the first day. Like I'm always very particular about it because I feel it counts for what will happen in the other days. So for what I'm going to be advising for us, Bali, you missed. I don't know how many days you even came, Seth, but let me not talk about that matter. Let us finish this motivational talk before we go back. I think you should be intentional about every single day because every single day will count to making up what you're going to achieve in the whole of August. So please and please and please, I try as much as possible to make use of like every single day because it's going to count. Let it count. Let it count. Let it be that you can look back and say, okay, I achieved this, I achieved that at the end of August. So guys, till I catch you next time on this same channel, keep watching Princess Anu TV and don't forget, stay safe, be happy, be fine. Very important. And I want you to live your best life. You know, let's be careful, you know, concerning like everywhere you go, anywhere you find yourself, be alert, know what is happening around you. Because you gotta stay alive, you gotta stay healthy, you gotta stay sound. So guys, bye till I catch you tomorrow. Bye guys, love you. Mwah.